Guys, Black Myth Wukong. Where is the hype for this game? I know there's a loyal fan base for this game, but I think this game deserves more light to people who might not know about this game. Guys, I am very excited about this. This is one of my most anticipated games that is coming out. I'm so excited for this, and I'm praying to the gaming lords that I do not get disappointed. Oh Lord, bro. Oh. And one thing that I did hear about this is that we are going to be getting a demo for this game. Now, for those who watch my channel, you guys know that I have a theory that for the most part has always been correct. Whenever a big AAA game, I'm not sure if this is a big AAA game, it might not be, but whenever a game releases a demo, the final result of the game it's not good. It's just not good. That's just my experience. I don't know if you guys can name a game where a company dropped a demo for a big AAA game and the game was actually good. The first thing that comes to my mind is like Marvel's Avengers, Forspoken. You guys get the point. It just makes me a little nervous. It makes me a little nervous. I'm not even gonna lie. So we're gonna react to this video called Black Myth Wukong Keeps Getting Better. And oh my god, that title is like music to my ears. I just want the best. I want the best for this game. I really do. I think it looks amazing. So we're gonna hop right into this video. Let's go.
Alright guys, Wes here, welcome back to the channel. So as you know, fantasy games have been super hype recently, thanks to standouts like Baldur's Gate 3, Elden Ring, the upcoming Fable.
Baldur's Gate, I haven't played that. In Elden Ring, I haven't played that either. I need to get I need to get on that. I might stream that if y'all would watch that. Comment below if y'all want me to stream Elden Ring for the first time. Comment that down below and I'll do it.
And Avowed, and many more. But there's one fantasy action RPG that I've personally been looking forward to for a while that many of you may have not heard of, called Black Myth Wukong. That looks absolutely amazing. The gameplay, the visuals, all look incredible, and it seems like they're taking the Souls-like genre and are fine-tuning it in an attempt to deliver a truly next-generation experience. So today we are going to journey to the West and dive into everything that we know about Black Myth Wukong. I'll be going over some new gameplay details, the story of Wukong, what platforms the game will be available on, and more. So check the video chapters for easy viewing, and without further delay, let's get into it. So for those of you who may have not heard of this game before, it's been in development for quite some time now, and is potentially going to be the breakout game for Chinese game developer Game Science. Black Myth Wukong is based on the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, and it has you playing as a powerful monkey named Wukong, but better known as the Destined One. You'll defeat enemies and unlock new powers to help you along your journey to discover fate, all while exploring massive open levels with a gameplay structure similar to Dark Souls or other Souls-like games. The developer Game Science was founded in 2014 and has mainly worked on various mobile and freemium games, but Black Myth Wukong is going to be their first attempt at a big AAA level project, so they have a lot to prove.
So it is AAA. See, I told y'all that I don't know what it is. Whenever AAA companies release demos, I can't think of a good one when they have ever done that. I can only think of the bad ones. I don't know. I don't know. I just want this to be so good. It looks amazing. It really does.
Like I said before, you play as the Destined One, a shape-shifting monkey named Wukong, who is also an expert marksman and can use magic in more ways than just turning into a bug or a giant monster or of course a knife-wielding wolf or tons more. But we'll talk about
look at that gameplay, man.
In the video. The gameplay takes some pretty obvious hints from Dark Souls, featuring lots of melee combat and epic boss fights in a dark fantasy environment, and it seems like dodging and parrying are going to be pivotal aspects to the combat. So you'll also be able to use items in battle and use your shape-shifting abilities to keep things varied. For example, transforming into a bug allows you to fly up over the battlefield and kind of take note of where everything is and where enemies are stationed. You can also shift into a giant rock monster form to compensate for groups of enemies attacking you in unison. Other confirmed transformation options include a bat, a toxic insect, a mouse with a magic wand. Yes, I'm being totally serious, by the way. A wolf holding flaming knives. Yes, I'm serious. And it's believed that there's going to be a few more
that's a lot of enemies
in the game at launch. Now, the story of Black Myth Wukong will be an adaptation of the classic Chinese novel Journey to the West, and it's even been confirmed that some of the music in the game will be taken from the 1986 Journey to the West television show adaptation. So if you're familiar with that version, you'll get a little blast from the past with the game's soundtrack.
I feel like the boss fight battles are gonna be fucking amazing. I just have a hunch, man.
Now, it's unclear just how the game will stray away from the novel, because obviously some elements will have to be adjusted in order to work better in a video game form, but I'm sure we'll get more details in the months to come. Now, the Journey to the West novel narrates the journey of the Buddhist monk historically known as Tongzang. Also, apologies for the pronunciation, it's gonna be awful, so you'll have to bear with me. So yeah, Tongzang travels to the western regions to obtain sacred Buddhist scriptures. Now, the narrative is a blend of adventure and spiritual journey. Tongzang is traveling with 3 protectors who help him as atonement for their past. One of the disciples is son Wukong, who is known as the Monkey King. He is a powerful and mischievous monkey born from a magical stone. Wukong has insane strength. He's got the ability to clone himself, and he has the skill to transform into various...
Oh god, that shit scared the fuck out of me. Yo, this character is just, he just looks so fucking cool, man. I don't know what it is. It's doing it for me.
Like we said before. Now, Wukong is a master of martial arts and possesses a magical staff that can change at his command. Now, throughout the journey, the group faces various trials and tribulations, from encountering demons, ghosts, and other mythological creatures who are trying to capture Tongzang to gain immortality by eating his flesh, which is obviously just lovely, but either way, that should give you kind of an indication of where this story will take us throughout this game's story. Black Myth Wukong has been in development for over 5 years now, and it was first revealed to the public in the summer of 2020 in a pretty interesting way. On August 20th of 2020, the studio's YouTube channel quietly uploaded a 13-minute video of pre-alpha gameplay, which then garnered millions of views in its first day thanks to its solid gameplay ideas and excellent presentation. Seriously, this game does look breathtaking.
It does.
It's not even finished yet. Since then, a number of gameplay trailers have released online, and the development moved over to Unreal Engine 5 in late 2021 in response.
I just hope the game runs really smooth, like on release. I know that's might be a little bit too much to ask for, but like I feel like what will break this game is just a whole bunch of bugs and glitches. That will break this game. I feel like a lot of people, the hate will start coming in crazy. They just need to perfect it on release, bro. I don't know why games don't just perfect shit on release, man. Why do they always have to put out shit and then we have to wait for a fucking patch update? Just fucking put out the... See, now I'm just gonna keep going.
To the internet's new interest in the project. The game was originally announced with a 2023 release date, but as you could tell by this video's published date, it was pushed back to 2024 for additional polish time. The game is also confirmed to not be a live service game in any way. Game Science is...
Yes! To hell with all live service games! To hell with you! To hell! We don't need that shit no more, bro. This is the type of shit that I will always fucking support. No live service shit over here. None. Nada. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, bro. I had enough rants about live service shit, bro. Just paying just to keep up with other motherfuckers. Fuck you and fuck all that shit.
It's gone out of their way to assure the public that this game is going to be a one-time purchase, and if the public likes it, the team is open to a paid expansion. So don't worry about any kind of microtransactions in this game that are ruining it. No time savers, no armor DLCs, no XP boosting pre-order bonuses, just a simple one...
Straight grinding. Just straight grinding, bro. That's what we used to do as kids, man. Before this live service shit. We used to just grind. Grind, man.
Time purchase game with a paid expansion in the future if all goes well, just like the good old days. Now, when it comes to just how much of a game you're getting here, it's a little unclear just how big of an experience the team is striving to create. Back in 2020, Game Science stated that they were making a game with roughly 160 enemy types and roughly 15 hours of content, but the project has drastically grown since the announcement was made, so it's safe to assume it's going...
Bro, I'm just staring at this gameplay, bro. This looks so fun.
...a longer experience once it's all said and done. The game world is also going to be split up into 4 different areas, those being the Black Wind Mountain, Yellow Sand Ridge, Purple Cloud Mountain, and the Thunder Temple. Some leaks also suggested that there were plans for more areas than just those 4, but it's unknown if they ended up being in the final blueprint of the game. It's also been reported that there will be over 72 different transformations in the final version of the game, but that information seems to be pulled from the novel, the game is also adapting, meaning there's a perfectly decent chance that this is one of the things that has to be changed to fit with the gameplay. But then again, maybe the game actually will launch with 72 different transformation options, which I think would be awesome, so I'm crossing my fingers on that one. I think the biggest thing is I hope the developers didn't bite off more than they could chew. Now, some early playtesters have reported that while the overall game design takes a lot of influence from other Souls-like games, the actual combat feels a bit more like God of War. There are 3 different attack stances for you to choose from, and you'll be traveling from checkpoint to checkpoint throughout the massive levels, similar to the Dark Souls gameplay loop. But when it comes down to actually throwing down with the enemies, you'll probably be reminded of the reboot God of War games, and honestly I think that's a good combination of ideas. Pretty much everything in this game draws influence from Chinese mythology, and there will be tons of enchanted items and weapons for you to find around the levels. The story is going to be a bit more character focused than the Dark Souls games, meaning the story won't be as tough to grasp on your first run, which you can either take that as a positive or a negative depending on how much you like vague storytelling in your Souls-like games. The developers have also reportedly been pulling influence from games like Jedi Fallen Order and Monster Hunter. Black Myth: Wukong is shaping up to be a game that could very well be the one that we've all been waiting for. With its stunning visuals and captivating gameplay, it is definitely at the top of my list, and it probably should be at the top of your list for games releasing soon. The gameplay trailers showcasing beautiful landscapes with really crispy combat are super addicting to watch. Like, I've probably seen every bit of gameplay for this game, and every time I go back to watch the original gameplay demonstration, I was mind blown.
Damn it! And to top it off, it's a fucking Suicide Squad ad.
I think the combat in this game looks better than any of the Souls-like games that have recently released. It's hard saying if this game will top Lies of P, but it certainly looks like it could. One of the most exciting aspects of the game for me is the variety of enemies and bosses. From anthropomorphic monkeys, lightning-wielding, sword-fighting giant spiders, tigers and bears, oh my. Legit, all of the enemies in this game look super sick, and I'm really excited to play it. Now, one thing that I look for in a Souls-like game is a fine middle ground between bosses that are super difficult, ones that are manageable, and ones I could easily cheese. If I'm at the point where I'm raging so much that I look up a YouTube video just so I can easily get past it and continue with my progression. We've all done it. I don't want the game to be impossibly difficult, but it should be difficult enough, but manageable for noobs like me. Now, will this game be the best Souls-like of this generation? It's hard saying, but it's certainly the one that stands out the most. From all of the available gameplay online, it looks like the developers have pulled it off, but only time will tell if this game ends up being the real deal or not. Now, as of recording this video,
At the end of the day, only time will tell. We can all be excited. But like he just said, bruh, only time will tell. This game could flop tremendously, and then I could look back on this video and look like a fucking dumbass. But I will not lie to y'all when I say the hype is fucking real, for me at least. I'm so excited for this, bruh.
Myth: Wukong is set to release on August 20th of 2024, but as is the case with every video game nowadays, don't be surprised if it gets pushed back, given how many times the project's scheduled.
Look at that, the size of that boss battle. Y'all, man. Yeah, this is a day one. I'm gonna have to get a physical copy on this.
I think there's roughly a 20 to 30% chance it gets pushed back out of August, but since August 20th is the Chinese New Year, Game Science is going to do everything they possibly can to make sure they don't have to change the release date again. But no matter what, we should be getting a ton of new trailers and gameplay demonstrations for Black Myth: Wukong in the near future, because if the game does get pushed back later in 2024, that means we're less than a year from the launch, so we should be getting a ton of official intel in the coming months. Now, as for the platforms Black Myth: Wukong is set to release on, it's set to come out on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and the PC. But what do you guys think about this game? Do you think Black Myth: Wukong has what it takes to stand out in the world of Souls-likes? Will this be the next Lies of P? Will it be better than Lies of P? Or is this game going to come out and fail to catch the mainstream audiences? Personally, I'm really excited to see how this game ends up launching, because it truly looks like it could be something special. So hopefully everything comes together in the end, because the last few months of a game's development cycle can make or break the project. Let me know what your thoughts are down below about Black Myth: Wukong. Be sure to like the video if you've enjoyed my coverage. Subscribe with your notifications turned on so you don't miss out on any future gaming videos like this one. And until next time, this has been Wes, and I will talk to you guys again soon.
Yeah, I really like that video. Everybody go subscribe to whoever this dude is. I'm about to subscribe. Wes Nemo? That was a fucking dope ass video, bro. He gave us all the information we need, and now we could just watch this shit, man. That's fucking dope, bro. Hats off. But if you guys enjoyed this reaction video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the like button to tune in for more videos with your boy DFO Mirlo. I'm out. Peace.